Announcing Jane the Disco Queen.
Can I be an 80s daydream? Can I dance real slow, baby? I know you wanna know.
Okay, so I am about to make homemade orange juice real quick. This ain't nothing but a trial and error type of thing. I got my oranges cut up and peeled, ready to go. I'm gonna pour all this juice up in there too. Got a little apple cider vinegar because I do like that in my orange juice. And just in case you need a little sweetness, we're gonna put just a little bit of honey as a sweetener. And then we're gonna blend her on up. How this goes. I don't know if this gonna go too well. Yeah. So I'm gonna slow pour it, but it's working. And I'm just gonna keep slow pouring it in the Okay, got my orange juice right here. We have pizza and this lovely salad for dinner. And I'm just gonna try the orange juice real quick on camera. And this was like 3 big oranges. That's good. That's really good. Oh yeah, that's really good. We're gonna put this in here, let this freeze up. Well, freeze up. Get nice and cold, but yeah, I most definitely can get used to making my own orange juice. Like, that was good. Even with me adding apple cider vinegar, I don't taste the honey. And I taste the slight hint of my apple cider vinegar, which I like that, but it's not too much, not too overpowering. It's gonna be so good when it get cold. So I'm gonna put a chip on my salad just to see if it tastes good with it. Let's give this salad a whirl. Don't taste like nothing. So yeah, I'm about to eat this salad, eat this pizza, and then take the dog on a walk or whatever I decide to do. So crazy because I'm getting my kit ready in general. And I'm thinking I didn't have like a lot of options as far as my round brushes and like different comb options and hot tool options. And so I'm literally getting my kit ready because I just got my first Glam Squad client, and I got it earlier than expected. Like, I was expecting September and it's August 16th, and like it just happened randomly. So I was already getting my kit together for that, and I already had everything I needed. So I love that for me, because that means I'm ahead of myself, and we love that for us. So about to go do this client. Wish me luck, home. Quit acting like that. It's not cute. That ain't cute. Nah, you gonna hear this. It's supposed to be pottying. Not doing all of that extra sniffing stuff. Potty. I'm about to put all my little clothes up. End up with the day off. So I decided to go ahead and wash everything, get it out the way, so I don't have to do it on Monday. It was a full wash day. So we did clothes, which I didn't have much clothes, just like a week worth of clothes and a week worth of what is that? My sheets and stuff like that. So, and then I had to wash Snoopy's stuff. So he gotta clean everything, and then I gotta wipe out his cage. And we just gonna put all this stuff up. We washed blankets and quilts. I really don't like to get too far ahead on too many blankets being dirty. So I went ahead, I washed that. So now I'm just about to put everything up, because I ain't got shit to do, and I just feel like I need to do something besides just laying in the bed. Even though that's what I want to do. Like, literally, I went ahead, washed clothes, did what I had to do, so I can come home and just be in the bed. And I'm in the bed, and it's like, I need to do something. Sure, we're going to put these clothes up.
So many tears after all these years. See, my days are cold without you. My days, yeah. And my heart can't take no more. I keep on that. See, my days are cold without you. Without you, without you, I keep on running back to you. I trusted you, I trusted you. So sad what love will make you do. All the things that we accept, be the things that we regret. So all of my ladies, hear me, come on, sing with me.
Last night, I bundled myself in this, and I literally have no clue who, what, when, where, how I fell asleep. But all I know is I fell asleep. Like, I finally figured out what I fell asleep to, but I'm just trying to figure out how the TV cut off, which is probably just because of that particular app where, after not watching something, it probably just cut off, which I did like that. But it's just like to fall asleep, not really even know when you fall asleep, but to fall asleep and the TV is off and you know you didn't cut it off type of thing. But low key, you love that feeling type of thing. So, like, I might have to start falling asleep to HBO Max because, yes. But the moral of that whole story was I knew I was falling asleep and I was not really gonna get that sheet. And honestly, that's because I really wasn't feeling him. But he knows for a fact he's not supposed to be on the quilt. Well, actually, my sheets. Like, he knows that he's not supposed to be on it. And he let me know that last night because I balled myself in my whole blanket. I fell asleep knowing I was probably going to not get that sheet. And I knew I went to sleep like, forget him. Like, he getting on my freaking nerves. So, type of thing. And so he finally came, jumped in the bed, realized there wasn't a barrier between the blanket and what he's supposed to be laying on. So he kind of like moves back and forth and he's trying to figure it out. And then finally he lays somewhere. And then finally he gets up and he leaves and he slept the whole night not in the bed. And I was like, wow, because he knew. And that just let me know, like, all those times before, he was just being a motherfucking asshole and just being rude and mean to me for no reason. And he let me know clear as day last night in my sleep that he knows better. So, yes, we happy about that growth. So hopefully he'll get the hints any other time and it'll be easy for me to like be like sleep on the floor type of thing. So, yeah. Okay, so I'm about to make two things real quick in the kitchen. Well, technically three. Making the chicken for the dog, and then about to make me some more face cleaner. So I'm just
young nigga move that dope. Young nigga move that dope, baby, move that dope, baby, move that dope. Young nigga move that dope. Young nigga move that dope. Young nigga move that dope, baby, move that dope, baby, move that dope.
Why is so nasty?
Young nigga move that dope. Young nigga move that dope, baby, move that dope, baby, move that dope. Young nigga move that dope. Young nigga move that dope. Young nigga move that dope, baby, move that dope, baby, move that dope. Young nigga move that dope, dope. Whipping the yam, whipping and flipping the yam. Turn her.
okay. This is how much juice we have, so we're gonna take and pour it into my container. Oh wait, before we do that, I'm gonna go ahead and put a little turmeric. That way, it's easier for me to transfer into the bottle. Aw, don't do that. I could have sworn. Oh well. Oh, I know how to go now. Turn. Okay. Okay, we got our lemon juice. Then next we're gonna add our peroxide to kill the germs and bacteria. And then next we're gonna add alcohol to fill the burn. And you can put however much alcohol you want. I like a lot of alcohol because I like to feel the burn. If I don't feel the burn, it don't feel like it's cleaning. So, and then, okay, so I beat whatever I had left of this Pixie toner in there. I use that like an essential oil since I hear it's real popular, and it's a little oily too. And then tea tree as a scent, as well as it kills bacteria. We normally don't add a scent, but this time we want a scent. So yeah, about 10-20 drops, whatever you want to do, it don't matter. And then the rest we fill it up with water. At the top, ooh, shake it up, 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 shake it up. And then we put this is for the restroom. And then the rest is gonna go in the Frigidaire. So honestly, all I'm gonna do is just add a little bit more alcohol. And a little bit more peroxide. And fill it back up with some more water. And of course, shake it up. And then this is enough for one more batch. And then we have this for the restroom, and then this for the Frigidaire. Okay, so I need to refill my little thingies for the restroom empty ways. So we're gonna test out and see the potency of my face cleanser, toner, whatever you want to call it. I really ain't got a name for it. All I know is like, especially like if I'm lazy, don't want to wash my face, literally this will do. It helps with the makeup, smells like tea tree, we like that. And I got the exfoliating ones with the actual exfoliate from Target, and I think that's what I want to remember to get every time because, yes. Yes. I don't feel my tingle and burn, but that's okay because the tea tree is doing what it's supposed to be doing. And there we go. Don't know if you can see it, but yeah, that's how much dirt I had. Things. Next, we about to chop up these onions, jalapenos real quick. I've had them pre-cut and ready for like a whole week.
Whipping the yam, flipping the yam. Turn her to a lamb, we rocking the dope. Soon as they get off the rope, keeping it soft like a meat. Go to my link, open the sink. Chopping that work like karate. Serving a new Maserati. And a brand new Maserati. That's a whole lot of new money. Cashing it high like a 12. Moving the squads and them bills. Serving the raw as a year. Beating that China like who's a kitchen. Whipping that fish and breaking. Flaking no syrup and rolling up hair. Made myself a boss in the plug. Either way you put it, nigga, I'm good. Triple salute, nigga, straight out the hood. Make a soda water splash on scale. Fork on my right and my pride on my left. Lean it all the way over to the side. I whip me your flow away to a 9. The dirty, the money is homicide. And my recipe, can you tell her?
Okay, so real quick, I really wanted to touch on the previous clip real quick because literally, quick little story time, that was almost me. Like, I almost accidentally opened a plane's door up in the air, and like I kid you not, like, till this day, like, it still fucks with me mentally a little bit. And I'm glad I got to see that this is what would have happened, because literally, I don't know when, but like a while back, I just have the thought, like, what would have happened if I really, like, would it have, like, paid attention to what I was about to open? Like, what would have happened? Like, that was a question that I, like, had finally asked myself. And then bam, here goes this video, and it's like, thank you godness, because the people were still in their seats type of thing. Because, like, I hate to reference movies, but you know how movies are when shit like that happens. So it's like, I personally would not have been able to live with myself like Brandy with the car accident thingy. Like, I would not have been able to live with myself mentally for a minute if, you know, I would have pulled that thingy and people would have died. Like, I would not have wanted to live, and I would not have wanted, like, people to pass judgment on an accident and to still, like, me say, like, literally, I'm just trying to find the restroom type of thing, and people just still not wanting that to be the answer. Like, I wouldn't want to live with myself in a sense. So I'm glad that reading is fundamental. I'm very glad reading is fundamental. Like, still right now explaining it, I'm back at that plane. The door is big as day, and literally I see red, and that's what stopped me, is the color red. And then reading is fundamental, and even then I was like, oh shit, I am so happy I was, like, kind of tiptoeing trying to find this restroom, because, like, okay, so the last time I ever was, stop, you wait till I want to record and start doing the story time to want to do all of that. I ain't want to come down here. Sorry. So, last time I ever used the restroom on a plane was when I was a kid. Like, we was going to Disneyland or Disney World, wherever Florida is. I never knew the difference between the two, but I went there. And so, that was the first time ever in life as a kid I had to go on a plane and use the restroom. And as a kid, I didn't like it. I flushed it, and I was like, no, I don't like this. And I was like, if I'm ever on the plane, I will hold it as long as possible. But 100%, even as a kid, I was logical enough to be like, but if I have to pee, I'm gonna motherfucking pee on this plane type of thing. So as a kid, that was just something that I just instilled in myself, like, we gonna hold it. So fast forward to adulthood, almost 30-ish, and I'm coming from California, and for some reason our flight is delayed and we're just sitting on a runway. So literally this whole time we sit on this runway, I'm not having to use the restroom. But I kid you not, the minute we got up into the freaking air and I had to pee, I knew it was a test. I knew it. Like, instantly I flashed back to me as a little kid saying, like, no, I don't like this, and as an adult, I will hold it as long as possible until I can't hold it no more. I flashed back to that little girl moment, and I was like, I knew this was a test, and I was like, I'm gonna pass this test. Like, I knew I was gonna pass this test. So, like, my thing is, this is like, even if we basically just get there and I finally get the courage to use the restroom, that's all that mattered. So I finally can't hold it no more, go to use the restroom, thinking during the whole time we were sitting on the runway, whatever, I saw people going back and forth to the restroom, so I thought I knew where the restroom was. That's number one. But once I got to the area where I thought I knew, I'm like, don't nothing look like it's even small enough to be a restroom door. So I backtrack and I go to the exit door, and I was like, something in me was like, no, this door is just too big. Like, that is something that also stopped me. So it's like I had so many factors just stopping me. And if you're not in tune with who you are, and if you're not in tune with multitasking, like, you will miss all your signs when you're not just taking your time, type of thing. And that's something that I'm still to this day instilling in myself. Even though today was just a day of fuck nigga shit on the road, because baby, context clues, reading is fundamental, remembering what certain colors mean, like, that initially is what stopped me. And I'm very thankful that I made myself self-aware of, like, when you're unsure, don't rush, don't panic, literally just stop and motherfucking think. So this is where I had to, I hate saying this word, but humble myself. But I'm like, okay, this is where I need to ask for help. And so I go ask, and the thing about it is, like, they laugh at me, and it's like, ain't shit funny, because number one, I ain't never been on the restroom in the plane to even remotely know where the restroom is for you to be laughing at me. But in my head, I was like, I don't care, I have to use the restroom, and I'm not trying to accidentally open the plane door on the plane. So I'm like, you, like, in my head, I was like, laugh all you want, but please just show me the restroom, type of thing. And like, yeah, I was almost that person, and I'm glad I wasn't that person. And I don't know what this means, but most definitely I can rest assured that, in the sense that now that I know what happens, now I know I don't want to sit by that door. Like, no door at all. Which I never wanted to sit by the door. Like, that's that thing that also stopped me as well, is I don't want to sit by no door. Never liked it that either. Have I had to do it? Yes, I have. And I hope and I pray to God that that's my only time to have to do that. But in a sense, if I'm by that door, at least now I know, like, for the sake of the person who's closest to the door, you may pass out, but at the end of the day, like, there's a way where literally, if I need to just lean back or do something that I gotta do, like, at least now I am, like, self-aware enough to know, like, just how to react if because I like sitting by the window for said things. So it's like, if this is why I want to sit by the window for said things, it's like, you know, I need to be self-aware of how I need to react in said things, type of thing does happen. But like I said, God forbid, I took that video as them sacrificing that moment for me, and I threw it out in the atmosphere, and I said that I shall fear nothing. Like, of course, I'm still going to be a little jittery, and, like, I'm always going to be looking, because, you know, any little bumpy to bump, I'm like that even when I drive a car. So, like, I'm still going to be that, because just, baby, I just want to react. Like, literally, I just want to be able to react. After that, this is it. Just let me react. That's all that matters to me. And, like, literally, when I say I react, like, it's every man for himself react, because I know, like, if I'm with people who I know have shown signs that if some shit happened, they would throw me to the woods, like, baby, it's every man for himself. I don't give a fuck. You gonna throw me to the wolves, I'm gonna beat you to the punch, type of thing. So, God forbid I ever have to travel with people like that and I experience anything, but we gotta be prepared. So, yeah, we really just wanted to end the vlog, because I felt like nothing needed to be said. The video, I got what I needed. I got my piece out in the atmosphere. So that was just a quick little 10-minute little ranty rant and story time. Basically a good little story time of how I almost did the same thing and I didn't, thank God. So yeah, night night.
I'm looking for, yeah, it's that bird in the VIP line with the V-time and the East Run. Used to drive the Nissan, now she in a Beamer.